Hello everyone and welcome back. In our last video, we talked about the sequence data type, and in this video, we'll be looking at the mapping and set data type. The mapping data type uses unique key values to pair items, under which we have the dictionary. Dictionary, represented by the dict class, is a collection of ordered items which store values in key value pairs. The keys are unique identifiers that are associated with each value. And to create a dictionary, we use braces. So let's have a value. This will be our dictionary. So let's see, 1, hello. Now as you can see over here, this is one item. We first start with our key. So in this instance, 1 is our key, and then hello is our value. Now we have our key and then a colon sign and then our value. Now our key can be int and floats, a string, and so on. But do not make your key to be a list or a set or a dictionary or sort of those types. But your key can be a list. Your key can be a string and your key can be an int. So in this case, our key is an int, which is 1, and our value is a string, which is hello. Now to create more items within our dictionary, just use your comma and then create another item. Let's say hello and give it a value of 1. So as I said, our key in the dictionary are unique identifiers that are associated with each values. So now hello as a value has a key of 1, and 1 as a value has the key of hello. So to print out our values, we simply use our key. So now print value at key 1. So if I'm to run this, as you can see over here, hello, because hello is a value at key 1. And if I'm to print out hello here, as you can see, it prints out 1, because 1 is a value at our key being hello. Now as I said, our values can be whatever data types. Our values can be of lists, dictionaries, and so on. Let me show what I mean. And let's cancel this out. Okay, let's say this is this. Sorry, this. So now you can see we have our list, and our list has values of list. You have our dictionary, and our dictionary have values of different data types. We have at key 1, we have the int data type. At key 2, we have a boolean data type. At key 3, we have a floating data type. At key 4, we have a string data type. At key 5, we have our list, and at key 6, we have a dictionary. So if I'm to print out as you can see, our variable is of class date. There's another way of getting a particular value, a key value, other than printing it out like this. Other than printing it out like this, we can also get our key values using the get function. So let's say print out value dot get 1 1. As you can see, the item at key 1 is 2. Now the reason I said 1 comma 1 is because the get function, normally I can actually pass just one argument within this. It's no problem, it won't return an error. But I pass 2 in case if our dictionary doesn't have a key. In case if it doesn't have a key of 1, either than returning none, it should return 1 back. That's just what this means. This means if it doesn't find a key 1, it should just return the value that was imputed into it. So if I say 5, sorry, I have key 5. Let's say 10 and hello. Now I don't have any key 10 within my dictionary. So if I'm to run this, as you can see, it returns a hello. Because what I'm just saying here is, if you don't find key 10, return this. That's what this means. So if I do it this way without adding the hello, it won't send an error, but rather it will send none. As you can see, none, because there's no key 10. There's no key with the value 10. So this is another way of getting your item values using your key. There's something else I want to try, and this is using our Boolean function, our bool function that initially I explained. So let's say print bool value dot get. Sorry, let's say bool 10 in value. Let's try this first. So if I'm to run this, as you can see, it returns a false. Now all this is saying is, check if there's an index within the dictionary. Check if there's an index 10, and if there is an index, return true. If there isn't, return a false. So now there's no index 10, so it returns a false. Now if I'm to turn this to 2, as you can see, true, because there's actually an index true. So this is basically all about your dictionary, and you can actually perform a lot of operations with your dictionary, but this is just basic operations using your dictionary. Let me show you one operation using your dictionary. Okay, let's say we have an empty dictionary over here, and I want to add values or items into my dictionary. Let me create a list. Let's name this value 1, and this will be a list 1, 2, and 3. Now I can simply say value, and let's say 1. Now this will be my index. Is equals to value 1. So now 1 will be my index, and value 1 will be my value. If I'm to run this, sorry, I didn't print this out. Print out value. Run this, and as you can see, we have our dictionary to have a key 1, and within that key we have the value 1, a list 1, 2, and 3. So this is another way of adding items into a dictionary. So moving on to the next data type, which is a set data type. Set data type is a collection of unordered unique items, and set is defined by values separated by a comma and enclosed in braces. Now, probably some of you will say it's similar to the dictionary in a way because it uses braces, but set doesn't use key and values. It's just like the list. Yeah, it's just like your list, but instead of square brackets, it uses braces. So let's say 1, 2, and 3. And as I said, the difference between your set and your list is that your list is ordered, your set isn't ordered. And your list can have different types, while your set is only of similar types. So this is a set. Print out value. Sorry, name value. I name the set. Let's just say value is of type value. So cancel this. Let it be value. So as you can see over here, this is of class set. Now we can pop out items from our set. From our set value, let's take this out. First, let's check the length of our set. So len using the len function, as you can see, 3, meaning our set has 3 items within it. So print out value. But before you print out value, let's ask value.pop. Now before I run this, let me tell you something. Our set uses FIFO, the FIFO principle, which is just saying first in, first out, while our list uses the LIFO principle, which is the last in, first out. So if I run this pop function in a list, it will remove the last item entered into the list. But if I'm to run this to our set, since our set uses the FIFO principle, instead of removing the last item from the list, it will remove the first item in this. From our set, it will remove the first item from our set. So if I'm to run this now, as you can see, the first item, which was 1, is now removed, and we have 2 and 4 as our remaining items. So this is basically all about your sets, your dictionary, and basically your data types. So that's all about the basic Python data types, and I hope you enjoyed it. And on our next video, we'll get to look at other things in Python programming. Thank you.